Tale testing audio. Take 4621.
Okay, Agent Alex, you need to press the red button.
Agent Flubble, I am pressing the Wait, was it not the green button?
Oh, maybe just press all of the buttons.
Yes, good idea. All of the buttons. 3, 2, 1.
The origins of the Black Death. 1,000 years ago, on Maryland Farm, there lived a young man called Jeffrey. Jeffrey was a servant to the king, and every day Jeffrey would have to get up in the cold and miserable half-light of the early morning to start all his jobs.
Every day the same. Jeffrey, feed the animals. Jeffrey, milk the cow. Jeffrey, collect the eggs from the chickens. Do this, do that.
But Jeffrey had a secret. More than anything else, he loved the time he got to spend cooking. He longed for it every day.
I'd love to feed more than just animals. What I wouldn't do to turn this milk into butter, get me some of those eggs and bake an ice cream cake.
He was such a good baker, he could even make an ice cream cake hundreds of years prior to the invention of ice cream.
If only the king knew how delicious my cooking was, he would hire me as his chief chef and I wouldn't have to be a servant anymore. I could be free. I could be famous.
One normal morning, Jeffrey woke up.
Off to the cow.
He fed the animals, but noticed there seemed to be less food in the barrels. He trudged off to milk the cow, but it took much longer than usual for the milk to start coming. Jeffrey was lost in a particularly delightful chocolate chip cookie thought,
Chocolate chip.
and didn't notice that when the milk began to flow, it was coming out a different color. Jeffrey looked closer.
It's turning blue. Wait, now it's orange, now purple? What is going on? Maybe if I just taste it. Ugh, it's sour.
Jeffrey was so focused on the milk, he didn't notice the feathers starting to grow from the cow's ears.
What, the horse and cart?
Jeffrey tentatively headed over to the chickens.
The chickens, their feathers have fallen off. They're as bold as a medieval monk. Something isn't right. I must save the animals. To the king.
What Jeffrey did not realize was that he was looking at the origins of the Black Death. The Black Death! This disease would spread to all of the animals, and then all of the people if he didn't act quickly. Jeffrey ran all the way up to the castle door and knocked as hard as he could. His Royal Kingness is sleeping.
Yeah, go away with you, you stinky animal boy.
Yeah, stinky animal boy.
Stinky.
He stinks. Thinking quickly about how he might get a message to the king, Jeffrey bent down and picked up a small rock. He launched it up through the king's bedroom window, well, hole in the castle wall.
Ouch! What just happened? Right on my royal buns!
The king came to the window very perplexed in his chicken pajamas and furry slippers. Shouting up to him, Jeffrey immediately told the king what had happened to the animals.
My animals!
They ran down to the stables together, the king in a blind panic, his robe flapping behind him.
Jeffrey, what do we do? Oh, Jeffrey, save the animals! Oh!
Jeffrey, always clever and quick, and remembering how nasty the king in the next kingdom was, had an idea.
Your Royal Kingness, let's separate the sick animals from the healthy ones. Then we'll take the healthy ones with us to the nasty king's castle. Then we'll offer to that king to swap castles. He's always saying his castle is too small for all his gold.
One never has enough room for one's gold. Gold.
And he can come and live with the sick animals and we'll be safe.
So, Jeffrey and the king and all the king's staff put their plan in motion. The nasty little king from the next kingdom jumped at the chance to have a bigger castle.
Like gold.
and off he trotted to his rather black death. Geoffrey and the king, on the other hand, lived long and healthy lives, always keeping their distance from the plague that plagued one of their houses. And, as a thank you for his quick thinking, the king asked Geoffrey if he would like a new job.
Well, actually, your royal kingness, I do make a mean chocolate cake.